Abba is strategy on the beat.
Amen.
Well, this should have been my usual episode, but I just felt the need to do this before the proper episode. Now, my last episode, I talked about the change that matters, and that was when Nigeria clocked 60. And funny enough, just few days after that, the whole NSAS protest started, end police brutality and end bad governance. Now, I know that Nigeria has suffered greatly because of the product of leaders it has as a result of the irresponsibility on the part of the leaders and all that. A whole lot of things that happened that it seems like nobody is safe, nobody is secured. Even when you see the forcemen that are supposed to protect, the average Nigerian citizen, rather than being secure, they feel this fear because they never can tell. It seems like it's a crime to look good, it's a crime to be rich, it's a crime to, every single thing. It feels like you cannot even breathe in your own space because you are scared of one thing or the other. In all of these things, I've just come to understand that it is not by power, it is not by might, but by the Spirit of God. We have done our best. We have come to the climax that we have to throw our caps. We have to doff our caps, yes, if you permit me to say that, like, let go and let God. Because at this point, we have reached our climax, and if a greater force does not take charge, there will be a diminishing of everything we do. And by diminishing, I mean there will be loss of lives, of which it has started already. We have shown our faith by stepping out. We have shown our faith by voicing out. Why don't we now do the real assignment by calling upon He who is able to fight for us? He said He's a God who is going to avenge for our sake. You think He doesn't see the bloodshed? You think He doesn't see the oppression? He does. Just like you and I are hurting because of the lives that are lost, He's hurting more. Because He gave you life and He gave no one power to take that life away from you. He is hurting because many lives have been wasted. He's hurting because many purposes have been unfulfilled. He's hurting because some that were meant to be saved are not saved. He's hurting because His children are hurting. He's hurting because the destiny He has purposed for Nigeria is not being fulfilled because of the wickedness of man. I tell you, He's hurting. He's more than ready to do something, but He is saying, will you just let me take the wheel? You remember that song? She was driving on her way to Cincinnati to see her mom, and she had a whole lot on her mind. She did not pay attention. She was running low on fuel, on gasoline, but I think particularly she was running low on faith. We know that a lot of bad things have been done for us, but we should not let the hurt get to us so much that we cannot hear the leading of God. If God does not lead us, we will end up crashing. Trust me, He sees every single thing. We are more like the David in the Bible, and those in the high horses feel like they are the Goliath. Once they say a thing, it must stand. But I'm calling upon everyone, I'm calling upon you and I, not to rely on our strength, not to rely on the mercenaries we have, not to rely on anything but God, for He is the greatest weapon that we can use. You know what He did? He allowed David to defeat Goliath with only a sling and a stone. You think He can't do that? He can. He led 3 million people out of Egypt. And anyone who tried to stop them We're defeated. You think he can't do that for Nigeria? He can. Our hearts are bleeding. Our hearts are bleeding. Because the nation that is meant to protect us is hurting us. The system that is meant to protecting us is killing us. But we can't do it by our strength. We have gotten to that point that we have to say, God, not my will, but yours be done. Not my way, but yours be done. Well, let me tell you, he's bigger than the current situation going on now. He knows it. He's a God who exists outside of time. And he's saying to you, before now, I saw it. And I need you to come to me. I need you to allow me to step into the situation. I don't know about you, but I'm telling you that whatever we see in the physical realm is something that has been transacted in the spiritual realm. Now, if we can bow our heads to this Almighty Father who said, if the people who are called by my name will humble themselves before me, will lay down all heavy weights, we give up the way of sin and evil and call upon my name, I will have mercy upon them and I will heal their land. He wasn't joking. When he said it was finished on the cross of Calvary, he meant it. When he said he gave up his life and he shed his blood on the cross of Calvary for our sake, he meant it. We are tired of the bloodshed, so let us plead the blood that still speaks till today. Let us plead the blood of Jesus over our nation, Nigeria. This is a call to encourage you. Despite the hurt, despite the pain, despite the anger, let us call on God who is able to do and undo. He sees the invisible. Remember, he's able to fight this thing through for us without us coming out with any scar or injury. I say peace to every Nigerian soul that has been wasted. And I speak peace to Nigeria. And I know for sure that God is working for this change to be established. But we must find this change in God if we want a sustainable change. And I tell you, this is going to go down in history, that God won it for us and we didn't have to fight a thing. I speak peace and unity to Nigeria. And I ask that the peace of God that passeth all understanding will be shed abroad in the hearts of every Nigerian youth, of every Nigerian citizen. End SARS, end police brutality, end bad governance, and let God take the lead. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Have a wonderful day.